Others through her own experience of being homeless.
The once single mom is part of a ministry at Bethel Bible Village that helps families in crisis. As Channel 3's Lori Mitchell reports, she has devoted an entire career to making a difference.
I found myself single again with my child, with no job, no car, and no home.
In 1990, Susan Grant found herself in a situation she never imagined.
I was college educated at the time, and you just don't ever visualize yourself being in that predicament.
Grant moved in with family and updated her resume. She gave away many of her belongings, but kept her African violet.
There were no leaves, there were no flowers, they were all dead, and it was just a stick. And I couldn't bear to get rid of it. I'd already gotten rid of many of my things, and I just couldn't part with it, so I kept watering it.
Grant began to rebuild her life. She got a job with the state as a foster care worker and later a master's degree in social work.
And as the pieces of my life pulled back together, the violet actually sprouted new leaves and new flowers. And over the years, while I was a single mom, the violet and me and my child, we traveled several different places to live, but it was always there. Just as my life had come back together, so did the violet.
While that was many years ago, her experience allows Grant to relate to other families in crisis. She works at Bethel Bible Village and leads a program called Next Step, which provides transitional housing for homeless families. Grant helps them through their journey, offering guidance, support, and friendship.
There have been many times and many circumstances where I have been sympathetic to somebody and wanted to say, I know what you're going through, but I really didn't because I had not walked in their shoes, but Susan has.
Grant is able to show families a difficult season of life doesn't last forever.
You can come up out of it and know it's not pleasant. And I was one of the people that got a food box, and I did experience some of these things, and people did know I was basically homeless.
Years later, her story came full circle when she remarried.
Picked my violet up, and we moved over to the new husband's house, and it completely and utterly died. So in my mind, it was just a symbol of God's restoration for me, and that it was complete from everything I had lost.
Today, Grant makes a difference by encouraging others during their violet days. Lori Mitchell, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, to qualify for Next Step, you must have your own transportation, be in school working toward a degree, or have a job. And because it is transitional housing, you have to show that you have a plan of how to step away from Bethel in 9 months.